Hey, what's up everybody? This is Craig, the Natural Medic. It's a windy November Sunday. I believe it's the 5th, 2023. I'm about to head out on a trail called the Death Crotch and the Summit Loop. They joined together to make a more of a challenging trail. And that's what it looks like around me. If you're looking this way, got to go over this fence and then down the trail. So let's go check out Death Crotch and Summit Loop here in the Medicine Bow National Forest. Come on and join me. Hey, what's up, y'all? About a mile into the trek, and a lot of switchbacks, but lots of beautiful scenery. Check this out. Isn't that pretty? And there's a big mountain over there, just a little further down the trail from the last shot. But look at this view. Wow, isn't that pretty? There's the big mountain coming up. Wow, what a beautiful spot right here. It's very windy today. Under a wind advisory. I hope this is not too windy for you. But, wow. Another nice view. Look at all this. Woo! Beautiful. Okay, folks, this is really windy, but I think you'll be able to hear me. It's a beautiful spot right here. I crawled up on these rocks so I could see a better view of the surrounding countryside here. Wow. Isn't that pretty? There's the road down there. It's Wyoming 210. And I've been going up for about a mile and a half so far. Onward. Apologies if the wind isn't too much for you to hear, but I think it's okay. I headed over here, going downhill now. A slight little push to the Summit Trail, which we've been on before. You should recognize if you watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it going. Hey, by the way, if you're enjoying this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up, showing you proof of my content. Thanks. Okay, I think it's time for a little break. Just came to this little piece of forest from the meadow over there on Death Crotch Trail. Now I'm at the junction of the Summit Trail. There's a cairn right there. Not a Cairn, but a cairn, which denotes that there's a switch, or it's used as a marker sometimes for different things on the trail. In this case, it's showing that the trail's branching here. And you can go counterclockwise that way, and you can go clockwise this way. And I'm assuming I've been up here a lot before. Just go around these knobs right there. Nothing but forest behind me. And there is a little bit of snow hanging on here and there where it's shady. I think first it's time for a little break. Okay, now I'm on the Summit Loop. Here's the sign. Just came from the Happy Jack Road connection, which is also called Death Crotch. I'm gonna go this way counterclockwise because why go with the grain when you can go against the grain? Still a little bit of snow on the Summit Trail. I don't think I've walked in this part of the Summit Trail before. Maybe I have though. But got some more snow coming this week. Not very much, but I'm sure up here it'll be different than down in town. So anyway, so far gone about 3 miles, just under 3 miles in about 2 hours. So I did stop for a bathroom break at the beginning, and a snack break about 15 minutes ago. So, but it's been pretty nice overall. It's a beautiful day, even though it's windy. So, we'll keep on moving. Okay, this might look familiar to you. Behind me is Headquarters Trail. It continues this way. Summit Loop continues this way. I don't believe I've ever been on this part of the summit loop before. So let's go check it out. Still a little bit of snow hanging on. Shouldn't be too much longer. I'll be completing the summit loop and then heading back down to the trailhead on Death Crotch. Some beautiful rock outcroppings in the distance there. Walking through a beautiful little meadow here. Isn't that neat? Keep on going. Now, according to all trails, I'm a little bit off, but according to the official signage, I'm on the summit trail. Let's see what happens. You may recognize this from a couple weeks ago. I was out here, there's that split rail fence right there. And on the other side, you can't really see it from here, is that green trough that I thought was majestic looking. All rustic and peeling green paint with rust. Literally rustic. Anyway, I'm headed on the summit trail. So this trail actually shows the wrong way for the summit trail. Look at that rock outcropping up there. Isn't that cool? Totally cool. And there's an old, looks like a pretty old, maybe like a corral or something for some horses or cows or something. Not sure. I know that trough is still in use because it does have pipes. It did have water in it. The pipes were in the ground and were insulated. But I don't know about if they're using this corral or this pen, whatever you want to call it, anymore. Let's keep going. Okay. And then last week, or last time I was out here hiking, I was on Brown's Landing, Headquarters Trail, and part of the Summit Loop. And I don't remember being on this. This is the Headquarters Trail right there. The whole section right there, I think it did not route me on. But still on the Summit Loop. Should be coming back to the junction with Death Crotch. But look at this beautiful outcropping of rock here. We'll go out on a limb and say this is probably the summit they're talking about. Let's go. And just like that, I'm back to the place where I took a snack break in the Cairn. Whew. Sure is windy. Now I'm going back down Death Crotch. Woo. Hey, headed back down Death Crotch. I looked for a geocache aptly named Death Crotch on the way up, but I couldn't find it. There's a lot of places that it could have been hidden, and decided to look for it on the way back, since this is an out and back trail with a loop at the top, and I found it. So, score one for me. My first geocache for November 2023. I'm slacking a little bit. I have to get back into it. Also wanted to point this out. Look at this old stump right here. Isn't that weird looking? At first it looks like a rib cage of an animal. Beautiful view. I'll keep heading down. I just think that's a beautiful view. That whole ridge line just covered with trees and the one rock outcropping sticking out. Reminds me that I'm happy that I'm in Wyoming right now. Oh shit. Saw this on the way up. Looks like elk. And pretty fresh. But did not see any moose or elk thus far. Still got a little bit to go down. But I was expecting to see some large mammals, but the only thing I saw was a couple of chipmunks and some birds. Hey, just ahead is the parking area where I started this trail from. So that means we're almost at the end here. Hey, overall, this was a great little trail to get on today. It was a little windy. Temperature was perfect for what I'm wearing. I did have a backup, like parka pullover deal in the back in case I needed it, but I never did need it. Hey, one last thing, I forgot to tell you how far it was. It was about 5.5 to 6 miles, depending on who you listen to. All Trail said 6. My watch, Garmin watch, said 5.54. A little over 3 hours and 20 minutes, approximately. And matter of fact, I got a little bit sweaty coming down the mountain. But hey, if you'd like this sort of stuff, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you approve of my content, and consider subscribing to the channel. I certainly appreciate it. I try hard to make content that people enjoy. So leave me a comment below if you have any comments or questions. Until then, I will see y'all on the trail. Bye, y'all.